As human beings, we're drawn to certainty. It gives us a sense of safety, of control and agency. One of the ways we can do this is by defining things. By defining things, we give them a sense of certainty. So, for example, I am right, he is wrong. I am good, he is bad, she is thoughtful. I am kind, I am confident. I am scared. I am rich, I am successful. I am thoughtful. But the truth is, nothing is certain. Everything is a process. Right now, sitting here shooting this film, my cells are growing, multiplying, dying. My thoughts are changing. My mood is changing. And on a bigger scale, my relationships are constantly in a state of flux, a process. I remember our teacher, Hodges, once telling my colleagues and I that a glass of water was a process. He picked it up and put it in the middle of the room and said, this is an event. If the external world changes, so if the temperature changes, it either freezes or it turns into a gas. So basically what we were witnessing was an event. He then turned to each of us and said, you are an event. And there was something really liberating about this for my colleagues and I, to experience and understand ourselves as a process, as an event. We all left feeling quite different about our understanding of who we were and how we were in the world. The same perspective can be applied to mental health. And in fact, the truth of this is being backed up by neuroscientific research, which shows that our mental health is not a fixed thing. It is a process, a continuing, changing process. The problem is it may not feel like it. Our mental health might not feel like a process. It might feel very static. So when we're depressed, we might really feel deeply depressed and that things aren't changing. We don't feel motivated. We don't feel joyful. We feel stuck. We don't experience the small fluctuations that are happening every week, every day, even every minute. The truth is, though, that things are constantly changing, that we are constantly experiencing small fluctuations throughout the weeks, the days, and the minutes. When we're in a state of depression, what happens is that we tune out to these small changes and unfortunately start experiencing our lives as quite static and unchanging. If we step back and look at personality disorders and other mental health issues from the same perspective, a kind of process-oriented perspective, we can really experience a shift in how we understand these problems. By letting go of our need for certainty, our need for defining things, for example, I am stressed, I am depressed, I am anxious. We can move to looking at things more as a process. So right now I am feeling depressed. Right now I am feeling stressed. Right now I am feeling anxious. So what it allows us to do is experience from a real embodied sense the fact that our mental health processes are exactly that, processes, not fixed states. Now, I'm not negating the need for medication. Sometimes people who are experiencing chronic depression or bipolar disorder or a whole number of other issues do need medication in order to move forward, to help stabilize themselves. However, what I am suggesting is to start moving away from looking at these things as a static problem and rather to start experiencing them as the fluid processes that they are. Doing this allows us to live in greater acceptance of who we are and how we are in the world. If you'd like to get a deeper understanding of how we can begin to do this, check out my other videos. And please feel free to leave comments and videos in response. I'm really interested in creating a dialogue around this.